they've been pretty much at the top of the division since the season started. So it's like they've been talking crazy the whole season.
So now it's time to go ahead and take over the division like full time. Technically we got the lead right now, but I want to go ahead and leave no doubt. 'Cause
Yeah, I've been there. I done that. Never mind. Y'all know nothing about that. What's going on with you?
yo
Welcome,
yo,
welcome back. Welcome back to the Down South Philly show. I'm your Down South Philly co-host Dom. It's your other co-host DP. We in the building, man. We in the building. What's going on with you?
man, I'm excited about this one. This is the biggest matchup of the year. Um, Going into the year, I'd be lying if I told you, if I said that I thought that it would be. But now that things shaking out, Washington being at the top of the division for pretty much the whole season so far until this past week. So now it's time to go ahead and take over the division like full time. Technically we got the lead right now, but I want to go ahead and leave no doubt because Washington talking spicy right now. So we gotta go out here. We gotta take care of business. Um, we both got a lot of family that happen to be Washington fans, um, especially parents. Um, yeah, man, this gonna be a good matchup. It's gonna be a chance for us to see how good Jayden Daniels is. See how good we are. It's a good measuring stick for both sides. So it's a lot of stuff to look forward to in this matchup. And it's the first one of the week. So it's only fitting that it's in prime time. So I'm excited about this one.
Yeah, man. Yeah, we just coming off beating the brakes off Dallas. So, they got their own situations going on. But it's time to turn around in a short week and, take them same boots we put on Dallas and put them on Washington. So they have been talking crazy. The Washington fans are talking crazy right now. Every time, I mean, they've been talking crazy. Like you said, they've been pretty much at the top of the division since the season started. So it's like they've been talking crazy the whole season. And it's like, dang, y'all think y'all like that? They really talking crazy to us because it's like for the last few years, like we went to the Super Bowl a few years ago. They was like the first team who, beat us because we was undefeated for a good little bit. And then we got beat by Washington. So they was talking crazy. So last year they played us pretty tough, but we swept them boys. So
Hmm.
they feeling like we really like a measuring stick for them for real because it's like that we've been pretty much at the top of the division. It's been between us and Dallas, you know. And not only have we been at the top of the division, we've been one of the best teams in the NFC in the league. So it's like
Hmm.
they feeling like, boom, if we played Philly that close last year, we can beat them this year. But just like they changed, we changed. Now they did play us tough last year, and we beat them with a dysfunctional team.
Hmm.
Defense worth a damn. Offense wasn't worth a damn. Coaches weren't worth a damn. Philly just wasn't worth a damn, and we still beat them. So I don't
Twice.
really see twice. Now I don't. Now it's a division game. I'm not saying that they can't beat us, but if we go in there and play ball and they go in there and play their best ball, I think our best ball is better than their best ball. They probably think otherwise because they're looking through Washington colored lenses. But I just don't think them dudes better than us, man. They defense ain't worth a damn. They defense cannot match up with our offense. The only thing that can stop our offense is us. If we go in there with bad play calling, um, no, we'll give them dudes a chance. But it's nothing I seen. I just watched them play the Steelers, and I watched a couple of the other games. I don't think their defense can hang with us. Um, you know, as far as the other side of the ball, their offense is just really about stopping Jaden Daniels from using his legs and making him just stay in the pocket and putting pressure on him. He can jump out the window at any time, use his legs. He's a young quarterback, so he more likely to do that anyway. So we got to put him in uncomfortable situations. We got to put him in a lot of uncomfortable situations where we're getting pressure on him, but we got to keep contained on him. He got to
Mm-hmm.
we got to keep contained on him. We can't allow him to get outside the pocket, break tackles, or get away from tackles. He got to be and not saying that he can't be a pocket passer, but we got to make him one dimensional so we know what they're doing. We know you want to drop back and pass, so we already ready for that. It ain't that I'm saying that he can't throw from the pocket because he can. But what I'm saying is, we will be ready for that because you can't do nothing else. You can't run the ball. We gotta stop the run and stop Jaden Daniels from running and make them play our game. Um, Now it's usually us in Dallas, but since Dallas fell off, it looking like Washington want to step up and take Dallas' old spot, and we're gonna treat them just like we treat Dallas, like some damn nobodies, man. We're gonna put their head between the washer and dryer like we do Dallas. So
Yeah, man.
ready to see them dudes.
We got
They
to
talk.
give them the belt. At the end of the day, we got to give them the belt. It's so far they've been able to, catch some teams by surprise. Now it's tape on them. We're able to see what they do well, see how we can stop them, and yeah, I look forward. I look forward to a good matchup. With us coming out with the dub.
Yeah, I think it'll be a good matchup. Like I said, I've been kind of keeping a little eye on them. I haven't watched them as much as I probably would like to, but I watched them enough. Now they got some talent here and there. They got some bright spots here and there. Cliff Kingsbury is doing a good job calling their offense and scheming stuff up for Jaden Daniels. Zach Ertz says they tight end. This dude should not be getting off on us. He too damn slow. Um, we should so with that being Jaden Daniels safety blanket, we should completely be able to take Zach Ertz out of the game. Um, Now he's left with trying to run the ball. We stopping the run game. So now you got to drop back and try to hit Scary Terry and who the other wide receiver is?
De'Ami Brown
De'Ami Brown
and Olamide Zaccheaus
and Olamide Zaccheaus.
and Noah Brown.
Yeah, so I just don't think them dudes match up well with us. The only thing that's gonna keep them in the game with us is coaching. I think they I think they I think they I want to say well coached, but I mean as well coached as they could be for right now. So I think that's now that they well coached and they believe they can beat teams and they believe they're good. So that's what's keeping them around. So we in a position where we can go ahead. They already lost one game. We in a position where we can go ahead and start creeping a little bit of doubt in there. Y'all might not be as good as y'all. And as with us being that measuring stick, they get beat by Philly, and then they're gonna be right back to be like, dang, we as good as we thought we was, we still can't beat Philly. That's how we got to make them feel. We got to
Mm-hmm.
show them that y'all ain't where y'all think y'all on the way, but y'all ain't where y'all still some pieces away. Go back to the draft, man. Y'all, hey, we see you, but go back to the draft. You ain't here yet. You ain't in the big leagues yet. They want to beat us so they can say, yeah, we got a division. We'll ride because them dudes thinking they can win the NFC East. Dallas was on our only competition coming into the season for the NFC East, and we're gonna keep it that way. It's up there. We control the division now. We got the top spot. We control our destiny in the East. And as far as the NFC in general, now we don't play Detroit, so we do need them to lose a game. But outside of that, if we take care of our business, we still in play for that one seed. Everybody left on the schedule is beatable. I don't see nobody on the schedule that's crazy that we can't go in there and out scheme, out muscle, out talent, out coach, and win them games. So not only is the East in play, the NFC is still in play, the first seed, everything's still on the table. So it starts with this week. We got a nice little stretch. We got Washington, we got the Rams, and then I think we got the Ravens, we got Pittsburgh, all teams who are pretty good tests. They're pretty good tests. That's a nice little stretch coming up. But we win them games, man. We right where we want to be. And we, like I said, with us, if we go ahead and beat Washington, we'll be like a game and a half up on them. And we'll, like I said, we'll be able to put that doubt in their head. Yeah, you can't, y'all ain't on our level yet. Now they think gonna be, we'll get it, we're gonna get you next time. Don't let it be a close game. They really gonna, think they can get us next time. Nah, we need to sweep this division. We need to sweep this
Yep.
division. The last time Dallas was looking trash, we didn't do what we were supposed to do. Because like I said, it's always usually between us and Dallas. So anytime Dallas just gonna take themselves out of it should automatically be us. We shouldn't have to worry
Mhm.
about Washington or um the Giants. It's automatically Philly. So we're not about to let Washington come in here and compete for this one. So we go ahead and take care of business. And they got some more games on the schedule they got to worry about anyway. This won't be the last game. When they lose Thursday, that'll be 2 in a row. This won't be the last game they lose. They might not even be in play for the NFC East in about the next 4 games. So it's up for us it's up to us to start that off. And them dudes talking crazy, man. And they think Jaden Daniels already on Hurts level, man. I mean, the young boy looking good, man, but give him some time, man.
Right.
Give him some time. I haven't even formed an opinion on him yet. All I said was, he looking good. If he continue to build on what he doing, Washington might have something. But you can't really go off for half a season and be like, hey, this guy gonna take us to the promised land. I mean, it's looking like he could, but give him some time. I'm gonna give him some time. Give me 2 good seasons, and I might say what y'all think he is already.
It's gonna be a good one, man. I'm excited about this one. Big
Which
NFC East matchup. Um, Looking forward to coming out with the dub and sole rights of the NFC East.
how you feel about um lost my train of thought, but how you feel about they defense?
Oh, I went into it not being worried about their defense at all. Um, it has gotten better over the past couple of weeks, but it's nothing that it doesn't scare me. They seem to they did get some pressure on Russ, but of course I respect Bobby Wagner and Frankie Louvu. And they always have a good interior line. But the secondary is torchable. Ain't nothing that we hadn't already beat up before. I don't think that Marshawn gonna play Thursday, so even if he was gonna play, I don't think it would have been too much different. But
Right.
yeah, we should be able to do what we want. Really, we'll be able to run the ball, and I trust I trust our guys 1-on-1 with anybody in the league. So I'm not worried about their defense at all.
And how you feel about their offense versus our defense?
Now they offense is good. They have at one point it was on a tear where they was putting up 30, 40 points a game. Now that competition has stiffened and the tape is out. Um, it hasn't been that the past couple of weeks. I mean they have a rookie quarterback, so you kind of get what you get with that. It's still remains to be seen. Obviously they run the ball well with Brian Robinson. I do like him as a running back. He a dog. And they a different team with him on the field. Much like when we have AJ and Saquon on the field, we're a different team. So but you know, with that being said, I do like our defense. Like our defense is shaping into like a top 10 unit that can stop some people. So I'm looking forward to see, was it just the level of competition that we've been playing over the past 5 games, or if we really taking that next step and
Right,
becoming a dominant unit.
right. I do like I feel like we had some pretty good tests, which have allowed us, like, we played some good wide receivers, and some good running backs. So I feel like we've been tested in areas. Um, I feel like this would be a good game to, with it being a division game, not just with it being, how good Washington it is, but also being a division game, and the fact that, usually division games are close no matter what players you have. So I think this will be a good test for, like you said, both teams. But at the end of the day, like if we go in there and handle business like we supposed to, um, I've been saying for the last few weeks, probably since the bye, that we a top 10 defense. We go in here and shut Washington down. I say 17 or 20 points or less. I'm gonna start saying we inching towards the top 5.
Mm-hmm.
'Cause that'll be multiple weeks in a row. Well, because you gotta think about, we played Jacksonville. Even though I think they had about 23 points, one of those was like a defensive score. So that means they
Mm-hmm.
only scored like once or twice. I can't remember how they got the other points, but they either scored like once or twice. We pretty much held the Bengals to a low score. I don't. Did they score? Did
They
they
scored
scored?
a
They
touchdown.
scored a
They
touchdown on
scored maybe 2 touchdowns. I think
I
they
think,
put up like 17.
yeah, I was about to say, I think we held them to like 17.
They
60.
scored like 17. Then of
So
course the Giants didn't put up with 3.
right, and then we shut somebody else out, I think, too.
Well, we had it wasn't part of the stretch, but we held New Orleans to 15.
Okay, yeah, that's what it was. So,
That
and then, like, I know Kobe Dean saying, like, our thing is like we trying to hold teams to 17 or less, which for the most part we pretty much been doing. They pretty
mhm.
much, like, maybe not the final score, because depending on how they got their points, like I said, it might be defense or something like that, might have got a score or something. But for the most part, we've been holding teams. They haven't been getting no more than probably 2 touchdowns on us.
Oh, the
Um,
Browns.
Browns,
The
that's who it was.
Browns, we held them down. They only got their touchdown from
Punt
the
block.
blocked field goal.
Yeah, field goal. That's what it was. Block field goal. So no, we've been doing our thing, and we go in here and do our thing on defense. Because I think they got they got a good offensive scheme. And
Mhm.
this will be a good game to get ready to play Lamar anyway. Somebody who got legs.
Absolutely.
Like you said, they got a good running back. Just like the Ravens will have. So because Brian Robinson didn't play in the last game, but I think he will be playing this game, so we'll have to stop him and Eckler. So this will be a good test for us, man. If we go in here and stop the run game, that got to be the main focus. Go in here and stop the run game. Stop the running backs. Can't let Brian Robinson get all physical. Look at some tape. Y'all know how hard he run. So hopefully they looking at that. And we go in here and stop the run game and force them to have to keep drop back and passing. We got to take advantage of our scoring opportunities. We can't be
Mhm.
leaving us on the board. We can't be out here going for it when we in field goal range and it's fourth down, take the points. Or when we get down to their side of the field in the red zone, run the ball, man. Don't be out there just throwing pass happy. Run it, get that touchdown. We got to take advantage of the points when they come. We can't allow them dudes to hang around and have a chance to go down there with a last minute score or a field goal or something and win. So we go in here and handle business. No bad coaching. We don't need Nick. messing this game up with some bad calls. We luckily we wasn't in that position in the Dallas game, so we didn't have to really worry about it. We did what we were supposed to do. Hurts take care of the ball. We can't be allowing that interior pressure to come up through there because they do got a good interior defensive line, so we can't be allowing some pressure to get up there and get the Hurts and cause sacks and fumbles and stuff of that nature. So I think we come out of here with a dub though. And then we get this little mini bye and get ready to play. I think we play the Rams next. So we be on a mini bye, well rested, get ready to put the Rams usually play us tough. So we're gonna need that rest. And they got a little, decent little way they scheme their offense up. So we gotta be ready for that next. So it's time for us to really go on this run for the rest of the season. If we go undefeated from the bye all the way to the end of the season, man, we gonna be where we want to be.
Mhm. Mhm. Yeah, man. Gotta have it. Gotta have it. We do what we set out to do Thursday. Is built the asses, and we will take full control of the NFC East. That's that's the goal.
Yes, sir. I think that's it. That's all I really got. How did you feel about the way that Washington and Pittsburgh game played out? Did you see anything in that game that you feel like we could take advantage of? I in that game, that's the first game where I kind of really noticed defense kind of like they didn't allow Jayden Daniels to really use his legs at all. And then
Mhm.
the couple times that he did try to take off, they tackled him right away. Like one time he was almost gone, like straight up the middle, and somebody got him, and he didn't get away. I remember watching it. I remember seeing that on the stream when we were streaming it, but I think they did a real good job of it, keeping him from using his legs. So even though they did that, Washington still was in a position to win the game. It was a couple calls here, a couple plays there, and they would have been in position. But I do think the Steelers kind of showed somewhat of a blueprint.
Blueprint.
You know, all right, this is slow them down or whatever. I think our secondary is better than Pittsburgh's secondary. They got a good defensive line, but I think our secondary a whole, and we got a good enough defensive line where I think we got a overall better defense to me.
Yeah, I would agree with that. Yeah. I mean, the only things I seen from their offense is like you said, which I figured the Steelers was gonna come out with a game plan where they weren't gonna let Jayden Daniels beat him with his legs. So that just takes a smart rush. You gotta rush differently from immobile quarterback, because if you over pursue, then you let him out the back door and he gone for a first down. So we can't do that. If we keep him in front of us, I trust our back end enough to cover their wide receivers. They don't really have a whole lot for us to worry about. Um, so yeah, as long as we can stay in our rush lanes, keep him in the pocket, he's gonna make some kind of throws, of course, but if we can, keep him in the pocket and force him to beat us with his arm and his arm alone, I think we got a good chance.
Right. Yeah. Because in those type of situations now, when they on third down, we not allowing him to pick up an easy third down. Like you got nobody open, but he mess around and pick up a third down and move the chains with his
Take
legs.
off. Mhm.
Now we can get you on 3 and outs and get you off the field versus we doing a great job covering everybody, but we allowing you to do break our back and scramble and get a first down and stuff like that. So we got to have those rush lane integrities, which might be one of the reasons why you didn't see a lot from T.J. Watt. Maybe he was just being disciplined, and
Yep.
he
Staying in
wasn't
his rushing lane.
standing his rushing lane. He was just being disciplined, and He one of those smart guys. He know when to come and when to just hold down what he's supposed to hold down and play his role. So that might be because I've seen a few people saying we didn't really see TJ Watt, blah blah blah, this and that. And now, of course, they wasn't really leaving nobody out there one on one with TJ Watt anyway. But then on top of that, he out there playing it smart. He don't want to over pursue, and like DP was saying, leave the back door open, and now Jayden Daniels gone. And then on top of that, they already know they play Lamar all the time, so they know how to treat quarterbacks like that. So we got to kind of look at that as well, and that's another reason why I just said that this will be a good game to get ready for Lamar and them boys or whatever. So yeah, man, I think it's be a good one. I'm ready for it. We'll be streaming it all Thursday night, the whole game.
It's lit.
It's lit, man. That's what we got for you, man.
Yeah, man. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Let us know who you got winning this game Thursday. And any thoughts that you got about the game coming up.
And we out.